Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is unplanned video. Well, I sort of planned it, but usually I don't post during weekends. Today I made an exception because your niche girl is gonna talk and share with you her thoughts on celebrity perfumes for the first time, and I decided to change the fact that I've never ever shared with you my opinion on celebrity perfumes. I have never worn them, maybe that's why, but I will start reviewing also celebrity perfumes, not only designers, so that is an improvement, right? And Ariana Grande is the queen of today's show. I'm inspired by her. I sort of recreated her signature ponytail, and I'm just a fan of her face. She's so adorable, her hair is to die for, and she's also super funny. So she's the queen of teenage girls and probably boys, and she has quite a lot of fragrances, and I wore them last week. So today I will share with you my thoughts on 5 perfumes, and if you have already tried out some of them, share with me your feedback on them. What do you think about Ariana Grande? Are you a fan? Are you a fan of her perfumes? And if you have any requests for future videos, if there is some topic you want me to discuss, just let me know your ideas in the comments. I'll be super glad to read them. And if you like someone else's request, just give them thumbs up. So with that being said, let's get to Ariana Grande perfumes. So on Monday I wore Moonlight, and I just adore this name. It's so sweet, and the bottle looks holographic. It's sort of pinky purplish with a huge pom-pom, and I need to tell you something about the packaging of her bottles. A lot of times I find celebrity fragrances look very cheap. Her perfumes don't really look cheap, but they are so bulky, and these huge pom-poms and some other bottles in different shapes, they are just inconvenient to transport, and they are probably very cute to look at when they sit on your vanity, but I need to hold them with both hands in the store. I'm aware that I have really small hands, but still, they are eye-catching, they are sort of cool, but I had just a bit of a problem to hold them. But pom-poms are definitely super fun, and I think that teenage girls will be really obsessed with this packaging. And this fragrance Moonlight, which sounds really cool, smells quite okay. This is the most wearable perfume from her collection. I feel like it sort of fits into this shower gel trend. It smells fruity, a little bit floral, a little bit sweet. But you know, even though it has that synthetic quality to it, it's not like crazy, you know, so it's okay. It has some fruits in the opening, such as plum and blackcurrant. It has peony in the heart, as well as marshmallow, which is presented in many of her perfumes. Probably Ariana is obsessed with marshmallows, which you can't tell when you look at her beautiful body. Anyway, in the base we have vanilla, sandalwood, and amber. This perfume is quite linear. It is easygoing. I think it is the easiest one to pull off on the daily basis for younger ladies. So those were my thoughts. That was my beginning, and I continued with Sweet Like Candy on Tuesday, and this is probably my favorite one. It has the same shape of the bottle like Moonlight, but it has pink color to it. It is matte, and it has that huge pink pom-pom. So this perfume is interesting because it opens with this super sweet scent. It's like you're covered into sugar, you're having a sugar overdose. But later on, it develops sort of a citrusy fresh scent. So there is bergamot and blackberry in the top together with pear, and in the middle there is cream. There is that marshmallow that I have mentioned previously. There are also some flowers such as jasmine, frangipani, honeysuckle, and red currant. In the base there is vanilla and cashmere. I find that this is even like a unisex perfume, even though like in the opening it smells so sweet and girly and candy-like, really sweet, but later on it's sort of a nice fragrance, and I find that this is also the most high quality smelling one. It has nothing super cheap smelling except in the opening, so I would say that this is my favorite. But let's talk about the brand new release from 2019 that appeared in Germany just recently, and it is called Thank You Next, and that is just like a name of some song. I don't know why, but it sounds to me like Ariana Grande's song. I'm not a fan of her music, so if she has a song with a name like that, just let me know it in the comments. But this perfume is quite exciting because it's most powerful one, it has most character to it, and it reminds me of one perfume that I personally can't stand, and that is of course popular Baccarat Rouge by Maison Francois Dijon. Now the thing is, a lot of people love it and a lot of people hate it. I think you really need to prefer that sort of a strange medicinal but at the same time very sweet type of scent, and I personally don't like it. However, Thank You Next by Ariana Grande, it definitely smells very similar to Baccarat Rouge, but it is a bit sweeter and it has less medicinal feel to it. So maybe if that medicinal element of Baccarat Rouge sort of annoys you and you wish it was just sweeter, I would say check out Thank You Next. That might be something for you. It is very long lasting. It is very overwhelming also for me personally. In the opening I sort of dig it, but then it turns so annoying, and I would just recommend it for a party, for a going out occasion, for a night out when you'll be doing something outside, because it projects really nicely, even though it is not a super expensive perfume. So there is quality in terms of longevity and projection, but the scent itself is not my cup of tea, but let me know if you personally love it. Now let's move on to another perfume with a cool name, Cloud, and I absolutely hate the packaging of it. It looks cheap and I can't really hold it in my hand. So Cloud is actually another perfume that really reminds me of Baccarat Rouge. This one and Thank You Next, they are a bit similar. Thank You Next is sweeter. Cloud actually smells interesting. There is something about it that I can't define, and that is that mystery, that perfume mystery that actually makes it exciting for me. And if not that don't know how to call it, that packaging that I don't like, maybe I'd even buy it. So this fragrance is bergamot, pear and lavender in the opening. Then in the heart there is coconut, whipped cream, some sweets and orchid, and in the base there is a woody musky accord. So this perfume is sort of cool, like really cool. I think like this is one of most interesting celebrity perfumes that exists out there, and once again, if you're the fan of Baccarat Rouge, it smells of it very much in the opening, later on not so much. So I wouldn't say that I hate it, I'm not crazy in love with it, but there is something special to it for sure, even though it reminds me of another perfume. Once again, if you are a teenage girl, right, if you're on the budget and you really dig that Baccarat Rouge, but you have no money to purchase it, go for Cloud or Thank You Next, or maybe you can even layer them, and that will give you sort of a similar feel. So both of these are very long lasting, which might be a good thing and a bad thing. If you like it, then you'll be amazed how long they last. For example, today I sprayed all of them once again, and I came home, I was talking to my mom and she just interrupted me and she was just like, Yana, go film your video because I just can't stand this whole aroma. They are very long lasting and they are a little bit overwhelming because they smell just so like head-aching. So just try them on your skin before purchasing them, because you might get that sick feeling when you wear them. That's why better try them before you buy them. So the last perfume that I wore on Friday is called Ari, and it has the strangest opening ever because it smells to me like nail polish remover. It smells cheap. It smells very synthetic. It smells very artificial. I don't like the opening, but I sort of dig the dry on because it has a very nostalgic vibe to me. And it reminds me of something that as I was a child, my older girlfriends might wear, or maybe their mothers. It just reminds me of something from my childhood, maybe even of a hairspray or something like that. So it is a childish perfume to me. I wouldn't wear it myself, but I think I'd enjoy it on someone else, or even like buy a bottle just to smell it on the paper sometimes. So this bottle also has this cute see-through pinky color and huge white pom-pom, and this one actually is my favorite packaging. And those are my thoughts on Ariana Grande perfumes. Oh my god, not so bad, right? So I would love to know what you think about her fragrances. Please let me know your feedback about this video. Let me know which other videos you want to see from me. Maybe there is one topic that you want me to discuss. I'm looking forward to chat with you. If you enjoyed watching this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much. Stay tuned, smell good. We'll see each other next one really soon. Bye guys.